Mayoral Memo with Matthew Dickerson from Dubbo Regional Council.
So can you tell us a little bit more about the sale of this cattle yard and what it means for the region?
It's not a sale at this stage, and that's one thing that I've got to stress here. The potential is that we might sell it, we might lease it out. Council at this stage has only resolved to go out to an expression of interest process for the potential sale or lease, but we've also got the option of continuing to run it ourselves but changing our business model. And that's the important part here. With some further advice from the Office of Local Government and some further legal advice that we've received, there's a view there that we should change the way we operate at the moment in the business model. Now, in looking at changing the way we operate that, then we said, well, we need to consider all options. So whether it continues to be run by council, or we sell the sale yards, or we do a long-term lease for the sale yards, all options are on the table. But at this stage, we're inviting EOIs from anyone that thinks that they can run or either buy the sale yards or run the sale yards, and we'll look at all those different options.
Yeah, so can you tell us a little bit more about some of the major pros and cons that are being weighed up and the what you want to see from an expression of interest as well?
Well, not so much the pros and cons at this stage. That'll probably come later on down the decision-making process. But from an EOI process, we understand that many sale yards across the state, and some of those are still council-run. Some have been leased out to organisations for a long-term lease. Some have been sold off. So it really is one of those things that we're happy to take an EOI from any company that believes that they can either buy the sale yards and continue to run them or lease those. The important part here is that these sale yards are a good economic injector for the Dubbo economy. On sale days, we know that businesses gain huge economic benefits out of all the different people that come to town for those sales. So we don't want to lose the sale yards in any expression of interest process that we would do, in any lease arrangement or sale arrangement. There would be a clause in that contract to say that they need to continue to run as a sale yards for a certain period of time. We don't want to lose the sale yards from Dubbo. We just want to look at the various options about how it would be run. Once we get all that information in, we'll make a decision about how we'll go forward from there.
Was there anything else that you wanted to add at all?
Only to stress that absolutely no decision has been made. I've seen some commentary from some people that are saying that council's made a decision to sell the sale yards. All we've done at this stage is made a decision to thoroughly review the operating model and to see how we're going to change that going forward. So no decision has been made by councillors. There's no predetermined decision. All cards are on the table at this stage, and we'll sort through those and work out the best option for the overall community.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for your time and providing some clarity around that as well.
Mayoral Memo with Matthew Dickerson from Dubbo Regional Council.